What up? Episode 42, I think. Somewhere around there. That's a lot of vlogging. If each episode's like 7 minutes, that's like what? 3 hours of vlogging? Holy shit. Anyways, I am on my way to do like my 5th or 6th Magic tournament since I came back to the game. Man, I've been really into Magic lately ever since I came back. I actually wrote in my morning journal. Yeah, I got a little journal. I tend to use the word journal more than diary because diary is like has some like bias to it. It sounds kind of girly or something. But yeah, I got a journal I write in, every day or so. And I was writing in there that I'm really intrigued by this passion I have for Magic because now that I'm starting to grow up and I need to start making money, I'm trying to figure out like if there's something more to this hobby, something more to this interest. Because I really love playing Magic. And if I could find a way to afford playing Magic without having it like take up tons of my time and tons of my money, that'd be really sweet. Because I love playing. There's just so many things I want to be good at. And it's kind of a contradiction because, in order to be good at something, you have to spend a lot of time doing it. And you can't spend a lot of time doing a lot of different things because you only have so much time. Like, if I wanted to be the best piano player ever, I would have to play piano like anytime I possibly could. I wouldn't be able to play Magic if I wanted to be the best piano player ever because I would have to be playing piano. That's just how it works. So I'm trying to figure out, like, is my love for Magic a threat to my potential success as like a musician or a writer? Like, is it just taking up time that could be put somewhere more productive? Or is it, is it a good thing? Is it a good part of my life? And it makes me really happy, and I make a lot of friends doing it. And I really enjoy the game itself. So it's hard to think it's a bad thing. So then that train of thought kind of translated to, well, how I don't want to treat Magic like it's just a game because that's when it becomes unproductive. I'm just like, if it's just pure fun, then it is kind of unproductive, and it is taking away precious time that I could be doing something more productive, like writing music, or writing a book, or exercising, or whatever, or networking, marketing, stuff like that. And I don't really want to give it up, so I want to find a way to make it an important part of my life that actually benefits me in lots of different ways. So I figured maybe I should start a business, Magic business. Start small, obviously, and try to expand it over time. So I thought, well, what's the best way to make a Magic business? Well, obviously I need to market. People need to know about me. What's the best way to market? Social media. And then I realized you can start a business for free, essentially, on YouTube. You can start a TV channel, so to speak. A YouTube channel is basically just like a TV channel now. YouTube's way more popular than TV these days, especially among young people, which is where the Magic crowd is. And there are way more channels on YouTube than on TV, but there's still money to be made on YouTube, and viewers to be had, and just publicity in general. And I figured, I can make a business on YouTube, and just kind of like started off just kind of doing what I think is best, just experimenting and stuff. It'll be kind of like a small time thing, but then over time I'll slowly develop a reputation, and I'll get better and better at it. And not only that, but I'll get better at the game, I'll get better at YouTube, I'll get better at marketing. It just seems like a good place to start, and I still feel like I'm kind of a kid, so taking my hobbies and finding ways to make them into a lifestyle, to monetize them essentially, is key. So that's what I'm trying to do. I really want to make. Well, I already made the YouTube channel. It's called How to MTG, which is like, I think it's kind of catchy. It sounds cool, and it's basically like, because I want to make guides. I was watching this video on YouTube by Lyuen, where he talks about how, the more you give, the more you get, which is I love that saying. It's it's just like, it just makes total sense to me. And the day I actually had the idea of making a YouTube channel is the day I saw that video, and I figured I would just combine those two ideas and figure out how I could really give to the Magic community with my YouTube channel, because I think I have a lot to offer as a Magic player, because I'm pretty good at the game, and I'm not the best at it, and I'm not an expert by any means. I'm not a professional, but I still think I have a lot to offer, and also I'm good at making videos. I have a lot of experience with video editing, so I think I could make a really helpful channel on YouTube. So I called it How to MTG. Just like, it's basically a channel for the community. So that's that. That's what I'm working on, and I'm working on other stuff, but like, that's just one of the few things I'm working on. And I also went to Boston, and I went to a studio in Boston the other day, and I met with this guy, Tim Reppert. He works at Soundtrack Studio, and he basically offered me an internship to be a composer for the studio. And I was floored by the fact that he offered it to me in our first meeting, only after like 30 minutes of talking. And just really excited about that. And today I called my boss from the restaurant that I'm working at. Man, I can't really not get my thoughts together today. And I told her that I got a different job, and I'm interested in taking it, and I might not be able to work there anymore. Which, of course, I'm perfectly fine with, because I want to get a job in the music industry, and I'm not super in love with my job as a service assistant right now. It's just kind of grimy, and it's hard work, but not the kind of hard work that I like. It's more just like physical hard work, and I'm more into like mental hard work, like pushing the brain rather than pushing the body. So I don't think it's really for me. So I'm glad to be able to possibly transition to the music industry rather than the restaurant industry, the food industry. Because that's where, the music industry is where I want to be anyways. Despite everything, music is still like my number one passion. Despite writing, despite magic. Music is still everything to me, kind of. So I'm really glad to be getting into the industry, like officially. I mean, I've had jobs in the music industry, but I guess not getting into the industry, but just continuing to be into it, to be in it. Man, today's vlog was just a disaster in terms of like speech. I just cannot talk, can't formulate my thoughts. Maybe it's because I'm not focusing. Either way, I think I'm done here. So, see y'all tomorrow.